Welcome to Irish Game Night Cuatro. My name is Jeff Hammock, and I'm the president of the Springfield Catholic Schools Development Board. On behalf of the Development Board, I'd like to thank you for your support. Obviously, because of the COVID-19 situation, we can't be together as we have in years past. However, I think we have a very fun and entertaining show for you. Now, as we do with all Springfield Catholic Schools events, let's begin with a prayer. Please give your attention to Bishop Rice.
Hello, this is Bishop Rice, and I'm welcoming you to the virtual experience of the Irish Game Nights, which supports the Springfield Catholic Schools. We cannot gather together, but you can always support Catholic education. And for that, I am most grateful. And I would like to offer all of us a blessing. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May he turn his face toward you and be gracious to you. May the Lord look upon you with kindness and grant you his peace, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Thank you.
Welcome to Irish Game Night Cuatro, the virtual edition. My name is Jeff Hammock, and I'll be your host for the evening. Along with me, as always, is the very talented Mr. Dan Duff. Now, obviously, this year's going to be a little different than years past, right, Dan?
That's right, Jeff.
That's right. Because of the COVID-19 situation, we can't gather 700 of our friends, play some games on the stage, and announce a winner. Now, while some things are different, several remain the same. This year, we still have 4 teams, one from each of our schools, vying to become Irish Game Night 2020 champion. They'll play games on this stage, and it'll be your support that helps determine who will be the 2020 champion. Dan, this would be a perfect time to tell our folks at home how they can support their favorite teams.
Sounds great, Jeff.
This year for Irish Game Night Cuatro, we have 2 great ways that you can support your favorite team. The first is our 50-50 raffle. Just purchase a 50-50 raffle entry, and if your name gets pulled, you get 50% of the total, and our schools get the other 50. It's a real win-win. And new this year, we are offering experience raffles. Some of our experience raffles include a walk-on role at Springfield Little Theater, a personal tour of Springfield Underground, a wine tasting with craft sushi. Follow the link below to see these and many other great raffle opportunities. Your favorite team will appreciate your support.
Thanks, Dan, for that great information. Everyone at home, please help support your favorite teams. Now, Dan, we've told them how they can support their teams, but you know what we haven't done yet?
Play some games?
That's right, Dan. We have not played any games. So let's find out what our first game of the evening is going to be.
Not so newlywed game.
That's right. We're going to play a round of the Not So Newlywed game. Everyone watching at home, if there's some kids watching, this might be a good chance to grab your parents and see how well they actually know each other. Dan, we've got our game. Now we need one more important element.
We need some teams.
That's right, Dan. We need some teams. Let's find out who our first team is now. right, that was great. Help me welcome to the stage, representing the Springfield Catholic High School, Team Nuns and Roses. All right, Dan, we've got one team. You know what else we need?
We need another team, Jeff.
That's right, Dan. Let's take a look at the next team.
People say I act like I don't care, but I'm not acting.
I know looks aren't everything, but I got them anyway.
Here I am. Now what are your other two wishes?
I'm passionate about dogs, but I just don't like business.
So what should we do for our fundraiser for Immaculate Conception?
You know, what if we did a pool party for Animal Planet?
Oh my gosh, I love that idea. Who should we invite?
Everyone. What do we need to do now?
Shopping.
I saw what you have for our guests to drink, and I thought maybe we should do something a little bit better.
All right, that was a great video. Now, please help me welcome to the stage, representing Immaculate Conception School, the Real Housewives of IC. All right, folks. All right, Dan, we've got our two teams. Let's quickly remind everyone at home how they can help these teams become Irish Game Night Champion 2020. Take a look at this.
The 50-50 raffle is open. Enter now for a chance to help your favorite team. And remember, if your name gets drawn, you get half and our schools get half. Thank you for your support.
All right, welcome back, and it is time for our first game of the night, the not-so-newlywed game. You see, we have our contestants placed. We'll ask them a handful of questions. Dan will keep a tally, and then we'll announce our winner. And as with all games, in case of a tie, Dan, it's a what?
It's a tie.
That's right, because you know how at home you help your teams win? You support them through the 50-50 raffle or the experience packages. That's how they win. Here we go. The first question. Ladies, what is your husband's most prized possession? Ladies, what is your husband's most prized possession? All right, Dan has signaled that our answers should be on the board. I see some people still writing. We'll take a couple seconds here. All right, we're going to start with this team from IC. If we could show our answers, please. We have a tractor and a Chris Craft. Well, they're both fun toys, but not the same, so no point here, but fun to have those items. Very, very good. Now we're stepping over here to the teams from Nuns and Roses. And their answers are a 12-point buck and Dad's shotgun. Did you get the buck with Dad's shotgun?
No.
Then I cannot count those. I'm terribly sorry. Thank you for offering the answer. We're going to move on. All right. Terribly sorry. Yes. Good help is certainly hard to find nowadays. It certainly is. We're going to go right back over here to the Nuns and Roses. And you guys said? Chiefs Sunday, and what's that answer, Dan?
My wife, I win.
Oh, that is true. You may get points at home, but you don't get points here. We're still at zeros, folks. Going to the other team from the Real Housewives, we have Watch and Watch. We have a clear lead taken right here by the Real Housewives of IC. Excellent job, folks. Please erase those answers. We're moving on to the next question. You ready, Dan?
Ready, Jeff.
Teams are ready. I assume they are. I can't see them. So here we go. Where did you go on your first date? Let me remind the gentleman, this is the first date with your wife. Where did you go on your first date? Seems to be some brain power going on now, folks. Here we go. We're going right back over here to Team Nuns and Roses. Steak and ale and
Dinner.
Dan, does that count?
I think that counts, Jeff.
Dan says that counts. That judge is lenient. All right, coming back to the IC team. A field with a shotgun and shooting. Two different ways to say the very same thing, folks. Or that means something that I don't understand at all. But we're going to take those answers. Dan, I'm going to go back here to Nuns and Roses, and they said movie and movie earnest. I wouldn't have told people the movie, but that's fine. I would not have gone that route. I might have said something a little more highbrow, but hey, they're still together. So, folks, I think it works. Who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? And now for the Real Housewives, last team, we have the driveway and my house. Well, Dan, I'm going to say that that's basically, houses have driveways, so we're going to take that as a point.
My driveway, my house.
There we go. Yeah,
Sounds
he didn't
good,
say
Jeff.
someone else's driveway, so I think that'll count. All right. If you guys could clear those answers. Dan, you got those points down for us?
Yeah, right now, as it stands, we have Team Nuns and Roses with 2 points. Team Real Housewives of IC, 3.
This is a nail-biter, folks. A nail-biter indeed. And hey, let me just remind you, kids, if you're at home and your parents are around, why don't you get them together and ask these questions? See how that goes. All right, our next question. When was the last time you were up past midnight together outside of the house? Now, this may not include a trip to the drugstore, the ER, or to pick up a child from a sleepover gone bad. When were you outside the house after midnight together, not picking up a child, going to the ER, or to pick up something from the pharmacy? All right. Dan signals our answer should be down. I think this team is ready, so we'll start right here with this team from Nuns and Roses, and the answers were, we've got Emerald Evening and Big Cedar. Unfortunately, Emerald Evening was not held at Big Cedar, but thank you for bringing up Emerald Evening. As president of the Springfield Catholic Schools Development Board, I'd like to mention that not only is this event one of our important fundraisers, but Emerald Evening is another one. Look forward to that in the spring. Thank you very much for that. If it was up to me, I'd give you a half point just for the pup, but Dan's the judge. So, all right, we're cutting over here to the team from the Real Housewives of IC, and it says, okay, let me just ask you real quick. Where were you last night?
Doesn't matter, does it?
Well, it depends. Where were you?
I was at home.
Okay. Well, we got the lake and last night. Had he said we were at the lake, I'd have given him a point, but I helped as much as I could, Ryan. I'm sorry. I can't give you that point. Jumping back over. Get your team in order, will you? Thank you. All right. Okie dokie. Going over to this team of Nuns and Roses. What do you folks have? What does that one say?
It says, I don't remember.
And I have no idea. You know, it's creative, and it's really just a random guess, but I can't give them any points for that.
Okay.
I really can't.
Okay.
Really. It's really early in the game to be giving the judges hard times, I'm just going to say. All right. And to this lovely young couple. Okay, where did you have dinner with your friends?
Progress?
Okay, can't give them points either. One said harvest, one said dinner with friends. So close, but yet, yeah, I'm sure that you did. I'm sure that you did. Moving on. Please erase those. Get ready for your next answer. Gentlemen, if you took your wife to an amusement park, which ride would she never get on? If you took your wife to an amusement park, which ride would she never get on? Thank you, Dan. The best bell guy in the business, I tell you right there, folks. Never misses a beat. Pun intended. All right. Nuns and Roses, let's start over here. What do you folks have? Giant fast roller coaster and coaster. There's a point, Dan. All right. You guys have been the all-stars so far for Team IC. Let's hear it. Roller coaster. I've got a roller coaster and all. Well, a roller coaster is. Yeah, we're going to give him a point for that, Dan. All right. You know what? You know why they got that point? Because you guys booed me a second ago. Just remember that. I am the judge and the host. Work with me here, people. Thank you, sir. Work with me here, people. All right. And this lovely couple. Those say tilt to something and pirate ship. Those are completely different rides, but I will say they are both rides available usually at the Ozark Empire Fair. Good job, had that been the question. All right, and this couple, what do we have? A roller coaster and the roller coaster. Technically not the same thing. Just kidding, we'll give you that one, folks. Yeah, just remember that, Nuns and Roses. All right. All right, ladies, this question's going back to you. Ladies, what is your husband's favorite comfort food? Your husband's favorite comfort food. Favorite comfort food. There's our bell. Start back right where we finished up. And we have barbecue and cheesy potatoes. Both go well at a barbecue, but not the same thing. Moving on to this lovely couple from the Real Housewives of IC, and it says steak and pizza. Not even close. Great foods, not the same thing. This game is on fire, folks, and just remember at home, we've got a whole nother round with 4 other teams playing this. What could happen then? All right, what do we have here? Steak and potatoes and steak. There we go. Dan says it's good. There's a point for Nuns and Roses. Sir? Ooh, lovely dish. Chocolate and chicken and dumplings. Had it said chocolate, chicken, and dumplings, I would have been concerned, but it did not. All right. Gentlemen, this question's for you about your lovely brides. Gentlemen, what would be the one thing that your wife could not live without if stranded on a desert island? What is the one thing your wife could not live without if stranded on a desert island? All right, I think we have an answer ready over here. Real Housewives? Oh, yes, that's the same. No, not at all. She said cell phone, he said me. Not me, but him, technically. So
Can't live without Jeff.
Can't live without Jeff, because who would host the games? All right. I like the confidence, sir. I like the confidence. All right, what do we have here? Oh, children and me. So far, the guys think the women can't make it on a desert island without them. Okie dokie. Well, that's interesting. That might be something to discuss later or in therapy. I'm not sure. All right, let's go to this couple. We've got wine and wine. Excellent answers. JG, what's going on, bud?
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, good help is really hard to find. All right. And here we have the answers from the dogs and her husband. That is so sweet. See, these guys think their spouses can't make it without them. You actually want your husband there. That is very sweet. Very, very sweet indeed.
Jeff, as a member of the religious, I'm a little distracted by the unbuttoning.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I find it interesting that's what your eyes have gravitated towards. We're going to skip over that and move on.
I'm surprised you noticed.
Yes, we'll move on. Sister is making some appropriate comments. Very appropriate. People at home, please realize. All right. Gentlemen, this is a question for you about your wife again. Let's go with, gentlemen, how would you describe your wife's bedroom closet? You have to choose from very organized, creative, or a disaster. Gentlemen, how would you describe your wife's closet? either very organized, creative, or a disaster. There we go. We're going to go right here with this lovely young couple, and it is said, hot mess and very organized. This team has been on the same page the entire night long, folks. You can't slow them down. You can't slow them down. Coming over to this lovely couple from Nuns and Roses, we have got an organized disaster. Yes, indeedy, folks. Not the same thing. Not the same thing. As long as we're here, let's go with this couple from Nuns and Roses. Disaster and disaster. Finally, someone wins a point. Lovely. This game is now on fire. All right, for our last answer from disaster and disaster. Whew. All right, Dan. Yes, good help certainly is hard to find. All right, here we go. Dan, how about a quick recap of the scores?
All right, Jeff. Real Housewives of IC, 5 correct answers.
5 correct answers.
Teams Nuns and Roses, 7.
7. With 2 questions remaining, there's still time. She's completely in character, folks. Completely in character. All right, ladies, this question is for you about your husbands. Ladies, what is your husband's most favorite room in the house? Ladies, what is your husband's most favorite room in the house? And bear in mind, I'm asking what the favorite room is, not why that is his favorite room. Thank you, Dan. Okay, still writing here. Ready? Excellent. Basement and bar.
Our bar's in the basement.
Dan? See how I put the pressure on Dan to answer that?
Well, my bar's in my basement too, Jeff.
Well, Dan says it's a point. It's a point. Take it up with Dan, Nuns. All right, here we go. Fireplace room and TV living room. Well, we're not going to get that crazy, folks. I'm going to circle right back around here and go with this lovely couple. And we have, he believes it's the media room. She knows it to be the bathroom. It kind of depends on what type of media you're working on, really. But I don't believe that's going to match up for us. And now our last answer, this lovely couple. The bedroom and the library. Clearly we have one honest person and one person who would like to think something else. Yes, I hang out in the library all the time. I study there, I hang there, I read several books. Dante's one of my favorite authors of all time. All right, last question for the groups. Gentlemen, and this is a stretch, but if you were Prince Charming and your wife was Cinderella, which could easily happen, what size would her glass slipper be? If you don't understand the question, we need your wife's shoe size. Okay, hopefully the microphone was covered up slightly there, right? Dan, there might have been a muffle or something. We're going to start right here with a 7 and a 7. And 8.5, and Dan, just give us the point. Nope, I'm terribly sorry. Dan doesn't get to decide that one. I'll make the call. No good. All right, and here we have 7 and 7.5. Yeah, well, I'd like to help you out. And our final answer, we have an 8 and a 9. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't think it was possible, but we've had one team not get a single answer right today. Dan, let's recap this round. Who's our winner?
Jeff, we have a tie.
We have a tie. Yeah. And you know what we say about ties? They remain
a tie.
That's right. If you want to see one of these two teams win, here are some ways to make that happen.
Grab your 50/50 raffle entries now, and while you're there, be sure to enter some of our experience raffles, including a VIP tour and pizza making at the Pitch Pizza and Pub for 10 people. Batting practice for 10, sponsored by the Springfield Cardinals. A beautiful diamond necklace from Maxon Fine Jewelry.
All right, Dan, that was a lot of fun. Dan, before we go on to our next round of games, this would be a perfect opportunity to take a look back and see what our schools have been able to do in the past with the funds raised from Irish Game Night. Let's see that. That's great information, Dan. I hope everyone at home got a chance to take a look at that and see how important that the funds we raise here go right back into our school system, and we're doing some great work with that. Now, Dan, it's time for round 2 of the Not So Newlywed Game. Let's find out who our first team is. And now, representing St. Elizabeth Ann Seton, Team Cobra Kai. No mercy except for God. All right, Dan, that's one team. Let's take a look at who they're going to play. All right, that was great. And now help me welcome to the stage, representing St. Agnes Cathedral School, Team Las Vegas. All right, we have our two teams, but if you at home want one of these two teams to win, that's up to you. Dan, let's remind everyone at home how they can help their teams become Irish Game Night Champion 2020.
Our 50-50 drawing continues to grow, so get your entries in now. And while you're there, check out these experience raffle opportunities. A Kudu grill and all the accoutrements, including a chef-curated demonstration for 8 to 10 people. A professional mountain bike tuning for 2 from Trail Labs. A 16 by 20 inch canvas of your pet by artist Birdie Raider.
Welcome back for our second round of the Not So Newlywed Game. Our teams have found their seats, so let's play our game. Ladies, What would you say is your husband's most prized possession? Ladies, what would you say is your husband's most prized possession? And the husbands need to write down what they think their prized possession is. Time is up. This team right here from Cobra Kai seems to have their answers up. We're going to look up and we're going to see a mower and hieroglyphics mower. This is the same answer, Dan. We've got a point right here. Egyptian mower and mower are the same thing, folks. We'll go with that. All right. Our team representing Las Vegas right here is ready. Let's show everybody your answers, folks. She says, me and the kids. He says, family. Dan, that's the right answer every time.
Every time,
Can't
Jeff.
go wrong with that. Excellent answer. Excellent answer. Let's stay right here with Team Vegas. And the answer is wedding ring / family and me. Very broad. She is considered part of family. I'm going to give it to him, Dan, don't you think?
All right, Jeff.
Okay, Team Cobra Kai, you want me to judge you harshly or you want me to judge you softly? Okay, let's stay with being nice here, people. Okay, no mercy except for God's. That was family. That's God's mercy. Come on now. All right, this Cobra Kai team, let's see what you got. Wife and his Impala. You know, folks, if you've ever owned an Impala, you'll understand that answer is 100% right. All right, folks, if you're playing along at home, so far, Dan, we've got how many points?
We've got Team Cobra Kai with 1 point, Team Las Vegas 2.
That's right. Off to a quick lead. Moving on to our next question. It is, everyone ready? Your boards are clean. You're ready to go. Okay. Where did you go on your first date? Where did you go on your first date? And I reminded the first round teams, gentlemen, this is the first date with this wife. The one you're sitting with right now. Where did you go with on your first date? We're going to stay right here in the front row, going back with the Impala couple. We have got Ruby Tuesdays and Ruby Tuesdays. Oh, but let me ask you, did you go there in an Impala? We're going to start right here with this Las Vegas team. Your answers were Hula Hands and Hula Hands. And Martha's Vineyard. We're just going to stick with Hula Hands and Hula Hands. There's a point. Hey, Team Vegas is on a roll. We're going to stick with them. Team Vegas. Oh, we're getting an updated answer. Okay, ready? Let's see it. James River Grill. Okay, he got it. Okay, he got the location down because he wanted us to know that it's not there anymore. We're going to give it. She said James River Grill and the corn maze. I'm going to bet the corn maze is no longer there either. It's probably gone too. That's a point, Dan. All right, and back to our last couple. They said movie and movie. See, that's a strategy right there, Dan. They're staying vague, keeping it wide.
Keep it general.
Yes,
yeah, I like it.
Yes. I'm going to bet they're embarrassed about the movie they saw. That's why. We had that in the first round, didn't we? We had that in the first round. Now, folks, we're going to go with a little tougher question here. As a couple, when was the last time you were up past midnight together outside of the house? Now, this may not include trips to the drugstore, the ER, or to retrieve a child from a sleepover gone bad. When was the last time you were outside the house together after midnight, not going to the ER, the drugstore, or picking up a child from a sleepover? Okay. It's like Cobra Kai has an answer down here. We're going to go over here. All right. This team, Cobra Kai, right back here. What do we have? 5 years ago and vacation. I'm going to assume they had a vacation 5 years ago, but I don't think I can give them the point for that. It was close. Close.
Too generic.
Not really close at all, but we're trying to make them feel good about it. We're having fun here, right? All right. All right, and here we go. Team Las Vegas in the back. You guys have vacation a few weeks ago or Emerald Evening. Now, I've got to say, Dan, second round that we've had, Emerald Evening is an answer. And I'll remind everyone at home, as I did earlier, great answer, because Emerald Evening is another one of Springfield Catholic School's great fundraisers that you should attend. Thank you for that lovely answer. Can't give you a point, but I like the answer. All right, we're going here. Sir? My birthday last week, Saturday for Josh's birthday. Point. Excellent. Hot corner over here, Dan. Hot corner.
Very hot.
They're on fire. And Cobra Kai, your answers are Irish Game Night, circled out to Emerald Evening, and the actual answer is Last Vacation. Folks, if we've learned anything about these four couples, when they go on vacation, they vacation. All right, moving on to our next question. Gentlemen, we're asking about your wives now. Gentlemen, if you took your wife to an amusement park, which ride would she never get on? Gentlemen, if you took your wife to an amusement park, which ride would she never get on? And we have a ding. Feverishly writing here. Still finishing up there, Dan. Oh, we have technical difficulties. Looks like the Team Cobra Kai here is ready to give their answer. Let's take a look. A roller coaster and anything that spins. Dan says no. I wanted to give it to him, but Dan said no. I'm just kidding, Dan. I won't put you on the spot like that. Dan said no. All right, we're going to go over here, and we have any of them / roller coasters, Ferris wheel tallest ride. Sorry, I can't take any of them. It's a little vague, but had roller coasters hit tallest ride, that's a stretch too, Dan. I'm sorry, I just don't feel comfortable with that one.
Can't do it, Jeff.
But I'm going to go back with your other Vegas team, and I think they've got a good answer for us. Upside down roller coaster, tall roller coaster. Both say roller coaster, Dan. What do you say?
I say we give it to him.
That's right, Dan. Let's give it to him. Thank you very much, Dan. All right, coming back to this lovely young couple. Great haircut here, by the way. All right, folks, let's show them. Roller coaster and roller coaster. This couple is on fire, Dan. Got a tight competition at an angle here, folks. All right. Ladies, this question is for you. Ladies, what is your husband's favorite comfort food? What is your husband's favorite comfort food? Favorite comfort food. That right there, that is Dan Duff, the best bellman in the business. I tell you, every time. Perfect. All right. Looks like this team, do we have an answer? Yes. I'm not sure. Yes. There we go. All right. Team Cobra Kai in the back. Let's see what you've got. We've got pie and steak. Not a match, but a darn good meal. If you go straight from steak to pie, who's not happy? Who is not happy? All right, coming back over to the Las Vegas team in the back here, we've got steak and chips. Folks, I'm not sure about you, but I'm getting hungry for a steak. So far, no points to the back. Let's go right here, sticking with Team Las Vegas. It's mashed peas and chicken and dumplings.
Mashed potatoes.
Oh, mashed potatoes. I'm sorry. She meant to say mashed potatoes instead of mashed peas. But it's still not chicken and dumplings, so I can't help you out there. Mashed peas. I understood. I'm sorry.
No points.
That's on me. That one's on me. All right, coming back up here to Team Cobra Kai. Chicken hot wings and steak. She even wrote down the sound effect for us. Dan, do you want to give that sound effect out real quick? There we go.
Yeah.
Steak. It's what's for dinner. All right, folks. Moving on to the next question. Gentlemen, what would be the one thing your wife could not live without if stranded on a desert island? Gentlemen, what is the one thing your wife could not live without if stranded on a desert island? Thank you, Dan. All right. I think Team Las Vegas in the front is ready. Shall we see? Oh, she says books, and your husband said your family. But hey, both great answers. Could have been books about family. We don't know. Great answer. And Team Cobra Kai in the front, coffee and sunscreen. Both great answers also. However, not the same. All right, let's hope we get a point back here, Dan. All right. And this couple representing Cobra Kai in the back says Peloton and Peloton. Oh, excellent answer. Right now I'm picturing Gilligan's Island and powering up the blender. Great times. All right, going over here for the last of these answers. And the answer is, the husband says, wine. Your wife said, the kids. Albeit, we all have kids, and wine helps things go better sometimes. Can't lie about that, can we? All right, moving on. Gentlemen, how would you describe your wife's bedroom closet? You have to choose from very organized, creative, or a disaster. Gentlemen, how would you describe your wife's bedroom closet? Very organized, creative, or a disaster? Thank you, Dan. All right, let's start right here with this team from Cobra Kai that has been on fire all night. What do you got? Very organized and very organized. They seemed very confident about that. Congratulations, another point for Team Cobra Kai. And now, representing Team Las Vegas in the back, very organized and very organized. Back row, tidy people, Dan. I like it. Sliding over here to Team Cobra Kai in the front, we've got creative and a disaster. You know, though, in their defense, Dan, to one person, a disaster is creative, and to another person, creative is a disaster. We like the ambition, but we can't give you the point. All right. I'm sorry. Here we have, the husband says disaster. The wife categorizes it as a level 10 disaster. We're going to give him the point for that, Dan. Whew. All right. 2 questions to go. Dan, tell us where the standings are.
All right, Jeff. Right now we have Team Cobra Kai with 6 points.
Excellent job, folks.
And we have Team Las Vegas with 8.
Ooh. Hey, 2 questions left. Anything could happen. And Dan, you know what happens in the case of a tie? It's a tie. That's right, folks. It stays a tie. And the only way you decide who wins is when you hop online and support your teams. Let's ask our last 2 questions. Ladies, what is your husband's most favorite room in the house? Ladies, what is your husband's most favorite room in the house? And let me just quickly note, I'm asking what the favorite room is, not why. Okay. And we have a bell. Looks like Team Cobra Kai up front's ready. It is the garage in the garage. I'm not sure, but that may have been the first one in a while. Good job. We get back in the game. All right. This could be a game now. All right, going up to the front, Las Vegas team. The master suite, the pink couch room. You know, folks, I don't really have time to address this on air. I'm going to talk with that young man later on about what that room is. I might fill you in. Going back here, let's stay right here with Team Las Vegas, and their answers are the shop and the shop. All right, Team Vegas stretching that out. Team Cobra Kai, are you ready? Show us your answers. Dan, is it basement and basement?
It is, Jeff.
Basement and basement. I knew this team would be good. They've been on fire all night long. All right, folks, this is our last question. Thank you so much for playing. You guys have been great contestants. Here we go. Gentlemen, if you were Prince Charming, and your wife was Cinderella, what size would her glass slipper be? If you were Prince Charming and your wife was Cinderella, what size would her glass slipper be? For anyone who doesn't understand the question, we want your wife's shoe size. And the bell has rang. I'm going to go right here with the hot couple, see how they're doing. Can they stay on it? We have an 8 and an 8.5. Darn. Half sizes. It was close, but off by a half. All right, Team Las Vegas in the back. We have a 10 by the husband, a 10 or a 40 in the Birkenstocks. I believe that information was provided in case anyone at home would like to buy this lovely contestant some Birkenstocks. She's working hard for our school systems. If you feel like it, a 40 in the Birks. All right. Up here to Team Cobra Kai, 9 and 8. You guys have been on fire all night long. I like that you end the way you started. That's fantastic. And going with our last and final answer, we have 8 to an 8.5, and she wears a 7.5. All right. That's a wide range, 8, 8.5, 7.5. We're good. All right, Dan, do we have a tally?
We do, Jeff.
Let's hear it.
We have Team Cobra Kai with 8 points, Team Las Vegas 10.
Congratulations to Team Las Vegas for winning this round of the not-so-newlywed game. Thank you guys all for participating. You have been absolutely fantastic. Everyone at home, take a look at this.
Have you purchased your 50/50 raffle entry yet? Really? Well, why not? What are you waiting for? This right now would be the perfect time to do so. Go ahead, we'll wait. Great, thanks. Hey, and also, did you check out these experience raffle opportunities? An exclusive mixology experience from the proprietors of Sweet Boys Neighborhood Bar, Golden Girl Rum Club, Best of Luck Beer Hall, and Cherry Picker. A brewery pairing for 8, custom menu prepared by Springfield Brewing Company. Be sure to get your entries in now before they close.
Well, that was a great game to play to get the night started. You know what else we did this summer, Dan?
What's that, Jeff?
Well, for everyone that bought a pyramid level sponsor, and we had several, and we thank each and every one of you, you and I took some time, went out, visited with those people, and played a few games with them. What do you say we take a look and see what happened?
Sounds good.
Yeah, I thought it would, Dan. Here we go.
Hey, Dan, you know, this is the part in the show where we just said we're going to go take a look at the times that we went to people's homes and played some of the Minute to Win It games with them.
This time right now?
Yeah, right now, Dan. That's what we should be showing. But obviously, because of the COVID situation, there never really was a appropriate time to go visit people in their homes. So rather than show footage that, well, we honestly don't have, how about we just show you some of our sponsors and say thank you?
That's a great idea, Jeff.
I thought you'd like it, Dan. I thought you would.
All right, Dan, what are we playing next?
Jeff, it's time for trivia.
That's right. We're going to play a round of trivia, and everyone at home, you can play along. But before we do that, Dan, let's remind everyone how they can help their team become Irish Game Night 2020 champion.
Don't forget, if you want to support your team, you can get a 50/50 raffle entry. That's right, 50/50, the game changer. 50/50 because if your name is drawn, you get 50%, we get 50%, and your team gets points.
All right, Dan, as you can see, we've got all 4 of our teams up on stage, and that means it's time for trivia. Everyone at home, this is your chance to play along. We'll have 4 categories, 6 questions each category. At the end, we'll announce our winner. And Dan, as always, in the case of a tie,
it's a tie.
Thank you, Dan. That's right. Because the only way to help your teams win is to go to that website and support your teams. Here we go. Our first category, if everyone is ready, is upper elementary level questions from Trivia Bowl. I point that out in case any of you get them wrong. It will be fun for me. Question number 1, name the planet in our solar system that is closest to the sun. Name the planet in our solar system that is closest to the sun. Work together, write down your answer. Dan has rang the bell. That means we need all boards up. Boards are up. Boards are up.
Sorry.
Mercury is the correct answer. We have a Mercury, a Mercury, a Mercury, and a Saturn. All right. Question number 2. Question number 2, clean your boards. Here we go, folks. I hope you at home knew that answer. If you didn't, ask your children. Question number 2, which Eastern University was the first to be founded in the United States? Which Eastern University was the first to be founded in the United States? The bell has rang. Pencils have been dropped. All right, boards are up. Boards are up. God bless you, my child. Not right, but that's a sentiment that we should always embrace. God bless you, my child. All right, the correct answer is Harvard. We have a Harvard, and a Yale. Team Vegas. All right. Yes, congratulations all around. Here we go. Question number 3 from, I remind you once again, upper elementary quiz bowl questions. Name the family of musical instruments that includes the drums. Name the family. And I love the fact that I can hear everyone say it out loud together. I think they may have gotten this one, Dan. Let's hold those up. Spelling does not count, guaranteed. Percussion. All correct. Yes, Dan?
Team Nuns and Roses is on the board.
Teams Nuns and Roses has made the board. Congratulations, folks. We're very proud of you. All right. We are halfway through our upper elementary questions, and I will tell you, they get harder from here. All right. That too. State the 6-letter noun refers to any member of the cat family and begins with the letter F. Begins with the letter F. Begins with the letter F. All right, answer boards are up.
Are you guys going for extra credit over there? We need it. Hell yeah.
Sorry.
All right, and the correct answer is the feline, and we have 4 correct answers, Dan. Feline. All right, moving on to the 5th question from our first round. Name the South American river that contains the largest volume of water in the world. Name the South American river that contains the largest volume of water in the world. And the boards go up. We have 4 correct answers again, Dan. The teams are hitting their strides, folks. Hitting their strides. All right. The 6th and final question from round 1. In science, which element's symbol is O? Yes, O. Thank you very much. O. All right. Time is up, and the answers are 4 more correct answers, Dan.
Fabulous.
All right, folks. That ends round 1. Let's show them where they stand. All right, well, that's where we stand. Let's move on to our second round. These are middle school level Trivia Bowl questions. Middle school level trivia questions. Number 1, prior to being elected president, for which state did Franklin Roosevelt serve as governor? Prior to being elected president, for which state did Franklin Roosevelt serve as governor? The bell has sounded. The bell has sounded. We're up in the front.
Massachusetts is a long word.
It is. It's also the wrong word. We have New York, and New York. 3 correct answers and 1 abbreviation.
In defense, our kids are in 2nd grade or below.
Completely understand. Here we go, folks. If you're playing along at home, I hope you got that one right. Number 2, identify the bone found in the leg between the knee and the hips. Identify the bone found in the leg between the knee and the hips. It has sounded. Boards are up. 4 correct answers. Dan? Femur is the correct answer. Question number 3 of the middle school level quiz bowl questions. Who was the first African American Major League Baseball player? Who was the first African American Major League Baseball player? Thank you, Dan. Yes. Okay. I'm not really sure what just happened over here, but I don't know that we can accept that one. Yes. All right, we have Okay, we're going to go ahead and have 3 right answers and 1 incomplete for that one, folks. 1 incomplete.
Half a point.
We're going to go ahead and say it's an incomplete. Good try, though. We're going to go on to the 4th question from middle school. What famous geyser might you get to observe if you visit Yellowstone Park? What famous geyser might you get to observe if you visit Yellowstone Park? All right. Answer here. Old Faithful, Old Faithful, Old Faithful, Old Faithful. All 4 are correct. Dan? 2 questions remain in the middle school category. In animal coloring and camouflage, what characteristic is usually indicated by bright, vivid colors? In animal coloring and camouflage, what characteristic is usually indicated by bright and vivid colors? It's a wordy question. I wish I had. I wish I had worded that differently because it was not easy to read. But let's put it up there. Okay, this one is not correct. That is correct. Poisonous. Poisonous. No. Okay, if you're playing along at home, I hope you're doing better than some of our teams. Number 6. According to legend, what was the name of King Arthur's sword? According to legend, what was the name of King Arthur's sword? Bell has rang. Excellent. All right, the correct answer is Excalibur, and we have 4 correct answers in the middle school round. All right, now, please take a look at this to see who's in our lead. All right, it's a close race. Could be anybody's game, Dan. Let's go on to our next category, which is pop culture. Just for the record, I didn't write any of these questions. Number 1, what are the names of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's kids? Again, didn't write these questions. All right. All right, we need some answer boards up. That is really, really darn close right here. Okay, now, again, at home, I hope some of you got these right. I did not write this. Apparently, the answer is North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm. So, we have West, Northwest, which is more of a movie than name of a child. North, Northwest, Northwest, and Carl. North, Chicago, Saint, and West. I'm going to give them a point, Dan, because that's there. They didn't get it 100% wrong either.
Neither did we. Carl's a viable name.
Yeah. My judgment's always been poor. That's very true. That's very true. Someone chose this as a category. I did not. Number 2, what color was Elvis Presley's hair? What color was Elvis Presley's hair? All right, answers up. Not going to read that one. Correct answer back here with Team Las Vegas. Obviously, they did know that. Elvis Presley was a blonde who dyed his hair black. That question seems slightly biased. Again, didn't write it. Moving on to question number 3. Hope you guys are having fun at home with the pop culture questions. What is the name of the alternate dimension in Netflix's Stranger Things? What is the name of the alternate dimension in Netflix's Stranger Things? For the record, Dan, the first question that I knew the answer to in this category.
All right, Jeff.
All right, let's see some answers, folks. Okay, I appreciate that one, but it's not right. We have the Nerdville, not true, and hurtful, honestly. The Upside Down, correct. Carl, still not right, and I'd like to meet this guy when this thing's over. And the Upside Down with the arrow. 2 correct answers there, Dan. Moving on to question number 4 in the pop culture category. Does Stanley Hudson from The Office have a mustache? Does Stanley Hudson from The Office have a mustache? Answer is up. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Yes. He definitely has a mustache. 4 correct answers there, Dan. They're on fire now. Question number 5 in pop culture. What fictional country is Black Panther set in? What fictional country is Black Panther set in? All right. Answers are up. Wakanda, Wakanda, Carl. And where is our butler? All right. So, I do appreciate the fact that you guys didn't call that a nerd question. Apparently you understood that one, so that wasn't nerdy. Apparently if you know the answer to it, it's not nerdy. Okie dokie. Yes.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, this is a crisis.
All right, last question in the pop culture round. Who were the 2 performers who headlined the 2020 Super Bowl halftime show? 2020 Super Bowl halftime show. All right. The bell has rang. Let's see your answers. Carl and Carl. Nope. J-Lo and Shakira. J-Lo, Shakira. J-Lo and Hips Don't Lie. Shake It, Shakira. 3 correct answers.
This is all silly. What about Carl?
I don't know. I didn't watch much of the halftime show, but I don't believe Carl was there. Excellent try. Folks, we've come to the final question of the round 3 pop culture. 1 round left. Let's take a look and see how everybody stands. All right, Dan, it remains a very close race. It could almost be anybody's ball game, but not quite everybody's ball game. This category is where we're going to separate some people out. Catholic school trivia, 6 questions about our Catholic school system. Here we go. Question number 1. When was the first Catholic Mass held in Springfield, Missouri? We're just looking for the year, not the exact date. When was the first Mass held in Springfield, Missouri? All right, we have heard the bell. Let's see the answers, folks. We have 1893, not correct. 1908. Okay, but, well, I'm going to go ahead and say you're wrong. 1920 is wrong too, and 1878. All wrong answers. 1866. Kids at home, when you're watching.
We were close. Half a point. Yeah, half a point. No, we need it.
Yes, I'm going to award a half a point here for being closest without going over, but yet they went over. So just give them a half point anyway, Dan. I'm afraid they're going to throw a martini at me. Yep. Moving on to question number 2. What order of sisters started the first Catholic school in the Springfield area? What order of sisters started the first Catholic school in the Springfield area? Bell has sounded. Let's finalize our answers. All right, let's put those up, folks. Okay, Team Vegas has had a problem in the back. The answer is the Sisters of Mercy who ran Mount St. Mary's Academy.
No, that says Mercy, not Sisters of Mercy. That does not say Sisters of.
Okay, folks. 1 second, real quick. Ladies and gentlemen at home, I'd like to take this as a teaching moment. When you're playing a game, please play with composure and support your other players. Thank you very much. As we go forward, nope, sorry, can't take that one. But I appreciate you still finishing the answer. We had Mercy here, we did not have a correct answer here, and we have the Sisters of Mercy here. So let's go them the full points there. Yes, excellent. All right, question number 3, and these questions can't come fast enough if you're standing where I'm at, folks. Number 3, what was the name of our Catholic high school prior to being called Springfield Catholic High School? What was the name of our high school? What was there? All right. Okay, it's nice when we help each other. I appreciate that. Okay, do we have our answers? Answer boards up, please. St. Agnes, St. Agnes, St. Agnes, and St. Agnes. 4 points, Dan.
No, ours is the most right.
Right. This is the most right answer, so they still get 1 point, Dan. Excellent. They're from St. Agnes. They still get 1 point. It's nice when we can all play together and play nice. Question number 4. Why is the school's mascot the Fighting Irish? Why is the school's mascot the Fighting Irish? All right, because of Notre Dame, because Irish people fight. I'm not really sure to where to go with that one, Dan. We'll come back to you guys. That's what was chosen. Well, you know, these two answers, while not technically wrong, are certainly not right. We're going to go with because of Notre Dame. It's a much longer answer that you guys can look up at home. We're going with because of Notre Dame. Yes, yes. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and give you 1 point, but that's good. 1 point, 1 point. Good effort, good effort. Question number 5 in the Catholic school trivia questions. Which teacher, who still teaches for us, has been Missouri Teacher of the Year? Which teacher, who still teaches for us, has been Missouri Teacher of the Year? All right, answer boards up. Smith, who is Carl, and Carl. Folks, these are wrong, but clever. This is wrong, but a great shot at just taking a random name that's widely used. Could it be Mrs. Smith? The people from St. Agnes happen to know that their teacher from first grade, Miss Rita. Yes. Yeah. Excellent job. And honestly, that question really goes more out to the fact that we have wonderful teachers at our school system, and we thank each and every one of you for everything you do, and we're here working hard to make sure that we have the best schools for our kids. Thank each one of our Ts. Number 6, the final question. In what year did our schools consolidate into the Springfield Catholic school system? In what year did we consolidate into the Springfield Catholic schools system? All right, the bell has rang. Let's get our final answer of the night. Answer boards up. 19-something, 1985, 1971, 1984. All wonderful years, but we were looking for 1974. No points there. All right, Dan, who's our winner?
Well, Jeff, we have, with 13.5 points, the Real Housewives of IC.
Excellent job.
Team Nuns and Roses with 15 points.
Excellent job.
With 17 points is Team Las Vegas.
Excellent job, which means our winners are
Team Cobra Kai with 18 points.
Congratulations, Team Cobra Kai. I hope you guys playing at home did slightly better than that, but most of all, I hope you had a lot of fun. Before we jump on to our next games, take a look at this.
Grab your 50/50 raffle entries now, and while you're there, be sure to enter some of our experience raffles, including a VIP tour and pizza making at the Pitch Pizza and Pub for 10 people. Batting practice for 10, sponsored by the Springfield Cardinals. A beautiful diamond necklace from Maxon Fine Jewelry.
You know what we need to do next, Dan?
What's that, Jeff?
Well, we can't end Irish Game Night Cuatro without playing some minute-to-win-it games. And if you guys at home will look in your party packs, you have some stuff there that'll help you play along. Now, while you get set up, you know what else we have?
What's that, Jeff?
We had several other pyramid-level sponsors that we went and visited this summer. How about we take a look and see how that went?
Sounds good to me.
All right, I thought it would, Dan. Let's take a look.
Oh, hey, Dan. Dan,
Yes,
Hey,
sorry.
we're at the second part of the show where we go out to play the Minute to Win It games with our $5,000 sponsors, the pyramid
Right.
level ones.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
we're at that portion now.
Okay.
Yeah, we still don't have footage. So
Yeah.
what should we do?
Maybe we should thank our sponsors.
Yeah, let's just like list their names or something.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Let's try that.
All right.
Take a look.
Before we go on to our last few Minute to Win It games, it's a good time for us to thank some people. Isn't that right, Dan?
That's a great idea.
First of all, I'd like to thank the Springfield Catholic Schools Development Board for their support of this event. Thank you to Bishop Rice and Sister Cecilia Ann for their support of our school system. A very special thank you to our teams, their parishes, the schools they represent, and all of their fans who are helping make this event so great. Also, I'd like to thank Dan. Dan, this is our 4th year doing this together, and it has been a great ride. But obviously, Dan and I could not have done this on our own. We've worked with a great committee that includes Jennifer Corbett, Suzanne Cronkite, and Kristen McDaniel. The 5 of us have worked on this event for the past 4 years, and it's been a great time. I think we've raised a lot of money for the school systems, and we've had a lot of fun doing it. And we hope everyone that's attended, both now virtually and in person, have enjoyed it as well. But this is Irish Game Night, and there needs to be a winner. So please take a look at this to see how you can make sure that your favorite team is announced as Irish Game Night 2020 champion.
All of our experience raffles are still open, so make sure you check out some of these unique opportunities. Have your family featured in a future issue of 417 magazine with a one-of-a-kind photo shoot. Have lunch or dinner for you and 3 friends with Sister Cecilia Ann at Nicola's. Be sure to get your entries in now before they close.
All right, Dan, it's time to play our Minute to Win It games. What's the first game up?
First game up is over-the-shoulder marshmallow thrower.
That's right. Each of our contestants will have on their table a cup, marshmallows, and a bowl. Their goal, pick up the marshmallow, throw it over their shoulder, land it in the cup, and then move it to the bowl. It's as simple as throw the marshmallow, catch it in the cup, set it in the bowl. All right, we've got our team set, and it's time to go. Dan, 1 minute on the clock. On your marks, get set, go! There we go, now we're moving. Nice, good catch. Lydia's on fire. We've lost some marshmallows over here, folks. "30 seconds left. We're halfway there, folks. There you go, Lydia. How much time we got, Dan? 15 to go. Two and one. We'll call it there. Without having to count, we have a clear winner. Finished all 20 within the first minute. A clear second place. And 2 very honorable mentions. Great job. Thank you guys very much. Let's hear it for them. All right, take a look at this as while we get set up for the next game.
Okay, well, we are getting close to the end of our event. Our 50-50 raffle and experience raffles will be closing soon. So make sure you get those entries in now. And again, we'd like to thank you for supporting Springfield Catholic Schools.
All right, Dan, that was a lot of fun. What's our next game?
Next game up is stocking stuffer.
That's right, it is. At each of our stations, we have a pair of hose, and at the bottom of each leg, there's a nickel. Their goal is to put their hands into each leg without pulling with their hands, work their way in, retrieve the nickels, and set them down on the table. The first person to do so will be our winner. All right, Dan, we're back, and we've got our contestants set. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. No time on this game, folks. The first one to grab the 2 nickels and set them on the table, they will be declared our winner. In the case of a tie, Dan?
It's still a tie?
And the children are the winners. All right, folks. On your marks. Get set. Go! And we have a winner. Dan, now that was a lot of fun. What's our next game?
Next game, pyramid stacking.
That's right. If you're playing along at home, you have a stack of cups just like this. Your goal when the timer starts is to turn this into this, back to this. Everyone's seen the game. Everyone's played. Let's see how our contestants do. All right. They're set up. Dan, you're ready?
I'm ready.
Contestants, you're ready. First up and back down is our winner. On your marks, get set, go! Oh, it's a tight race, Dan. It's a tight race.
Jeremy. Go, Jerry. A little fast, a little faster. It's going to be close. It's going to be very close.
We have a winner! Congratulations, Real Housewives of New York. You were right there till the end when your tree fell down. Things were going everywhere. Congratulations. What a great round. I hope you guys had a chance to play along with that at home. Could you have beaten her time? I doubt it. That was tough. Let's get ready for the next one.
Well, that game was a lot of fun. Hey, Jeff.
Yes, Dan.
Our next game up is Brain Freeze.
Yes,
Why don't you tell everybody how to play?
I'd be happy to, Dan. At each station, our contestants will have a tasty frozen beverage. By the way, if you have one at home, why don't you try playing along? Their goal in 1 minute is to drink as much of this as they can, hence the name Brain Freeze. When the minute is up, we'll use this handy-dandy tape measure to see who our winner is. All right, folks, we've got them set up to play Brain Freeze. Dan, 60 seconds on the clock. On your marks, get set, go! All right, working hard, working hard. Yes. Oh, it's going to be a tight race, Dan. It's going to be a tight race. It's going to be a tight race. How much? 30? All right, we're over halfway there, folks. Yeah, whoa, hey now. Yep. All right. It's getting out of hand up here, folks. You still have a few seconds left. How much? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set him down. Oh, this is going to be it. Nope, Mr. Maxwell. Please set that back down. Oh, this is going to be really close. I'm sorry. A valiant effort. Nope, don't touch, please. Don't touch. A valiant effort. Thank you very much. Mr. Maxwell, I'm sorry. That's a very good effort. Cobra Kai is here. Let's take a look at it versus...
But no. You mind? You got to shake him out.
I'm working on it. Hang on. Hang on a second. I've got the right device for this. Let me go back here. No touching. No touching. No touching. Someone took my... Dan, I believe we have Cobra Kai as the winner. Excellent effort. Excellent effort. I mean, it's really very close, but someone's got to make the call, and Dan did that call. I'm terribly sorry. Hey, let's go on to our next game. All right, Dan, it's time to find out what our next Minute to Win It game is. Let them know.
Next game, Jeff. Big bubble. No trouble.
That's right. Big bubble, no trouble. At each of the stations, we have a package of bubble gum. The contestants unwrap the packages, put the bubble gum in their mouth, all of the sticks in the package, and the first one to blow a sustainable bubble will be our winner. In the case of a tie, it's a tie. All right, Dan, we have everybody set. Hands down. On your marks. Get set. Go. There's one in here. Oh, got it. Got all three in here there. All right, we're getting there. Oh, there was an attempt here, Dan. Got a bubble. First, second. I had it here. Second right there. Excellent choice. They already had theirs out. I'm terribly sorry. Okay, you all won. Not arguing. Don't care. That was a fun game. Let's move on to the next one. All right, Dan. What's next?
Jeff, our next game's a classic.
Yes.
Cookie Face.
Cookie Face. You're right, Dan. It is a classic. And everyone that bought a party pack, you guys should have some cookies in your pack. The goal of this game is to place a cookie on your forehead and only using your facial muscles, move the cookie from your forehead to your mouth. The first one to do so will be our winner. All right, this is one of the games you guys can play along with at home, so if you're ready to play, so are our contestants. On the count of three, we'll get set and go. They'll open the packages, place the cookie, and try and catch it in their mouth. The first one to catch just one of the cookies is our winner. Here we go. On your marks, get set, go! Oh, we got some movement over here.
Oh, there we go. It's got it on the eye. Here we go. Slowly.
Oh, we got movement over here.
Slowly.
It's close.
Slowly. Slowly.
Oh, we have a winner! Oh, and a
so
close
close.
second place. Congratulations. And cookies are flying everywhere. The Real Housewives of IC take that one. Team Las Vegas with a very close second. Let's get set up for our next Minute to Win It game. Well, that was a lot of fun to watch, wasn't it, Dan?
That was good times.
All right. How about we tell them what the next game is?
All right, Jeff, the next game up is Tortilla Head.
Tortilla Head. That's right. Bringing it back from just last season, one of our most popular games. Now, at each station, they're going to have three things. One, a plate that they'll be able to place onto their head, and a flipper that they will then slide onto their foot, and then a stack of tortillas. Placing the tortilla on the flipper attached to their foot, they flip the tortilla in the head, bam. That's how you play. All right, Dan, here we go. Teams ready? On your marks, get set, go! Oh!
Oh! No! Nobody. Nope. Keep going.
False alarm!
Yes! Yeah!
We have a winner!
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah, Dan.
Time for another game.
All right. What game is that?
Well, next up is Cup Shuffle.
Cup Shuffle. Easy to say, but more fun to play. Everyone at home should have the ability to play this game along with us, so if you have, let's play. You have one cup that's slightly different than the others. It starts at the bottom. Using this motion, move that cup to the top. Once that cup of a different color has returned to the bottom of the stack, you're our winner. Right, Dan?
Right, Jeff.
Let's see how our contestants do with this one. All right, Dan, the next game is ready to go. If you're at home and you want to play along, get set up because it's time. On your marks, get set, go! You still have it in there, don't you? All right, he was halfway there, folks. That's good. But hey, here is our winner. First place, second place, third place, and honorable mention. Very good. Excellent job, folks. Excellent job. Well, hey, Dan, you know, since this is Irish Game Night Cuatro and our teams are made up of married couples, we thought it would be fun to play a few minute to win it games where married couples could work in unison to try and win. Let's tell them what the first game is.
Well, Jeff, as you can see, I've got some ping pong balls here.
Yes, you do.
You've got some solo cups.
That's right.
We're going to play a game called Tilt-A-Cup.
Yes. Now, the goal of this game is for that person to throw these up, they catch one in, and they set the next cup on top. Let's show them how easy it is, Dan. It's that easy, folks. The first one to get all their cups in, that's our winner. All right, we've got our team set, Dan. It's time to play. On your marks, get set, go! Have a winner down there. And things have gone crazy. We'll be right back after we get this cleaned up to play our next game. All right, Dan, that was one game for our couples to play, but we've got one more. And the name of that game is?
On the Rebound.
That's right, On the Rebound. Using this basket and the backboard, one of the contestants will stand there and throw ping pong balls. The other contestant will use the backboard to guide the ping pong balls into the basket. The team with the most balls in the baskets at the end of the minute is named our winner. And again, as all games, in case of a tie, it's a tie. Let's show them how to play, Dan. Let's show them how to play, Dan. There we go. Nope, we're on fire now. There we go. And that is how you play On the Rebound. All right, we've got the next set of couples ready to go. Dan, are you ready? All right, on your marks, get set, go! All right, it's a barn burner, Dan. Oh, no! How much time we got, Dan? 10 seconds. Dan? And stop! This team gave a valiant effort but knocked some out, but that's part of the game. Team Vegas has a good portion covered of the bottom. Oh, we've got 2 racks here. We have a clear winner, the Real Housewives of IC. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you to our 4 teams for competing, and thanks to all of you for tuning in. It is our pleasure to announce now the winner of Irish Game Night Cuatro,